Brian, are you ready? Are you
Am I
ready,
ready
Brian?
for love? Yes,
Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Oh yeah.
Oh God, that was awful.
I had a Casio keyboard that played a MIDI version of that song, and if you plugged it into the TV, it had the karaoke lyrics on screen.
How random. I had a keyboard with like 600 different instruments on it, which happened to include lasers.
Did it have the DJ? DJ!
No, our school had the DJ ones. DJ.
I'm sure we mention that every fucking podcast. Pretty sure we mention DJ every podcast.
Yeah, DJ.
We should rename it the Be It the DJ podcast.
DJ. Once open to DJ. DJ.
So, yeah, welcome to the BS podcast. I'm leaving that as the intro. Where we talk bullshit and we rant and put the world to rights and the video gaming world to rights, you know.
But not really, because we don't have the clout to do that.
We don't have the political or economical clout to do that now.
We could hire Donald Trump. He seems to be a
We
good
could
upsetting
hire-
people.
I mean, like, we could promise him a Nazi regime and he'd probably go with it.
Yeah. Yeah. So if we want to get stuff done, we would have just employed Donald Trump. He'd probably just take a small loan of £6 million or something.
Oh, yeah, small loan of £6 million from his dad's estate, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, small loan.
Small loans, guys.
So, America, how's life under the new
Christmas
Trump
been?
regime?
Right.
The Trump Reich.
Trump Reich. Oh dear. I think this is a tangent we don't really want to go down. We've got, a minute in, and we're already on tangents. Upsetting the Americans, no less.
No, I'm not. I'm upsetting the dumb Americans.
You were going to be banned from the US.
Did you hear what I said there? Did you hear what I said there?
I heard what you said.
Yeah.
It took me a little while to realise what you said. But now I've realised what you said.
Yeah.
I know what you've said.
Yeah. Okay. That'll
Okay.
probably be cut because that was
Grande.
just- Yeah. So, speaking of Trump, while we're on the Trump wagon, the Trump.
I only wanted a passing.
Trump
I
truck.
only wanted a passing mention. That's it. That's what I wanted. Passing mention.
No, we're on the Trump truck now.
Oh no! What have I done?
Have you seen the Freedom Kids, Brian?
No. What is the Freedom
You
Kids?
haven't seen. Oh my god.
I don't follow news and stuff. It's so depressing.
No, you should. Hang on. Let me get the video. You're going to watch a video live on the podcast, right?
600 people have died in a bouncy castle collapse. Oh, that's ruined my day.
Hang on. Hang on. Oh god, it's appearing in the background now.
I can hear it.
Right, there we go. Right.
Cut all the silence now.
Yeah, go with this silence. You got to watch that, Brian.
Oh no.
We got a live reaction of Brian's first experience of the
What
Freedom
is
Kids.
this?
Just you wait.
This is
Now-
bizarre.
It is bizarre, Brian. Yeah. So the Freedom Kids. If you haven't noticed, that song sounds a lot like "Go
USA!
The chorus sounds like "Go compare,
Yes, it
go
does.
compare."
It does. Yeah.
Bring them down, boys.
All these children will be vilified when they grow up.
This is what I mean by the Trump Reich. By the way, this is literally Trump youth. That is Trump youth.
Trump you. They're not even clapping. They're clapping but not clapping.
Yeah, they're miming the whole thing. The whole thing's mimed. That's the best bit. It's that bad after it's been recorded.
Over here, USA. Over there, USA. Sounds about
Yep.
right for you in the Middle East.
So that's the Freedom Kids, Brian.
This is horrible.
And that's this week's Trump truck.
Why is...
Why? I don't know why, Brian. Please do tell me why. If you ever have like an epiphany and realise why this is a thing, please do tell me.
There's something crucial missing from this, though. Donald Trump in the middle dancing along behind his podium. I can see him bopping.
But Donald Trump has too beautiful hair. His hair would get messed up.
His hair is something is a wonder to behold.
It is a living creature
some have
to
said
behold.
it's the 8th wonder of the world. The way it sticks to his head so wonderfully.
Do you know what? Speaking of the Trump
What the hell?
truck,
Now they're doing the arm whirl thing.
Oh, they're doing the twirly, like,
Army
wind the
thing.
bobbin up shit, yeah?
Yeah. They're still shouting USA. USA!
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 USA, mein Führer!
And that cheesy backing tune, man.
I know, right?
It's horrible. I'm pretty sure
You
I'm
can,
on
stop
many lists.
you can stop watching it, Brian.
It's finished. They're saluting.
Okay.
I don't know what.
They're saluting Trump. President Trump.
I think he's a lovable oaf.
I, for one, welcome my new Nazi overlord.
Yes, and I think he'd make a wonderful addition to the ridiculous people in Parliament these days. Like
I
all
think
of
he'd
them.
make a wonderful addition to this podcast, Brian. Hey, Trump, if you want to get on this podcast, fucking feel free, man.
If you want to get on this podcast, you don't have to pay. You don't have to ban certain people.
We will agree with everything you say just for the amount of views it'll give us.
And we'll overlay our voices with Kesha's auto-tune, so it sounds worse than he does.
Yeah, and we'll just agree and we'll just shout money a lot
Money,
or something.
money.
Money. So that's this week's episode or this month's episode of the Trump Track.
Yeah, we said bi-weekly. Bi-weekly hasn't happened.
No, because last time we agreed that we do it once a month, and we have succeeded so far.
Yeah, but
It has only been a month since then.
we have succeeded in the agreement for the last one. This one, you put in bi-weekly. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that, and we didn't do it.
That was the first one, right? And then plans change, Brian, all right?
Okay.
Plans change.
All right.
Like, yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
so
So
did you have
now
a nice Christmas?
I had a wonderful Christmas. I then went back to work, and everything went back to normal. So there we go.
Oh,
That was my Christmas.
that was your Christmas.
That was my
I had a
Christmas.
lovely Christmas, and I went back to work, and everything was
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah, that's it. Everything's back to normal. What's this? It's really depressing because you're like, yeah, it's fucking Christmas, bitches.
Woo!
Not quite that happy. And then
Oh.
you go back to
Whoa.
work, and it's like, it's time to rip the tinsel down.
Rip the tinsel down.
I had an advent calendar on my wall up until like 3 days ago because it kept reminding me of Christmas.
Well, because I was going home, and I'm the only person that can reach the ceiling in our house, I had to take like all the decorations down like
But you're not even
2
that
days
tall.
after Christmas. What do you mean I'm not even that tall? I'm
You're
taller
not
than the
even
rest of my household. I'm like nearly 6 foot. I'm like 5'11", which is basically 6 foot.
I was going to say, if you're going to compare yourself to how tall you are compared to me, I was going to say, well, I'm not very good measurement, am I?
Exactly. Now. You're a man of not as tall as
Small
me
stature. Don't worry.
Not as tall as me stature.
I can take it. I spent a lot of years being called a midget at school. It doesn't make any difference now.
So you had
I
a
hope
you
it's
had
best
a
of it.
worky Christmas. Cool.
Yeah, Christmas. I hope all our one viewer had a nice Christmas. Or listener.
I hope all of our one viewer, which is probably Toast, had a nice Christmas too.
What? No, not him.
No, not okay. Toast. Brian has a
sucked.
message for you. Okay. Toast doesn't like Christmas, so I'm sure he hopes it sucked too.
Oh, he's one of those, isn't he?
It's one of those.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like Christmas because I've got to be different. Everyone else likes Christmas, so I've got to hate it. He's that, isn't he?
I don't know.
A hipster. He's a hipster.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a hipster.
Is he? He's.
Yes.
I don't know. I
Hipster.
don't know.
Oh, and I'm throwing money
I don't know.
around.
I just know he's good at cuddles. Toast is very good at cuddles.
Okay, that's information I don't know what to do with.
I don't. Well, you could always give
Doesn't
him a hug.
enhance
I'm
my
sure.
life in any way.
Well, it might do. You know, next time you see Toast, like, yeah, Toast, I want a hug, and he'd be like,
Well,
cool.
I'd rather not get an awkward boner.
You mean like you did with another friend of ours?
Did I?
No, you just ground your ass into his crotch.
Oh yeah,
that's all.
yeah. That was totally unintentional. My back was killing me that time.
Yeah.
My back was killing me, and I needed a
The joys of EGX, everybody. The joys of EGX.
Yes, so we go and have gay orgies straight during queuing for games.
Yes. Yeah. I think it was Bloodborne actually.
It was
wasn't it?
Bloodborne, funnily enough. I don't know enough about that.
There he
one,
was
but
complaining that everyone talked about Bloodborne, and he said like the most. That's why they all talk about it, because you made the experience, their first experience, so memorable.
Look, my back was aching. I needed a rod to straighten it out. Hallows was nearest, so. That's one
And,
of those things. It just happened.
Not going back, changing path from 3-year-old. It must be 3 years. No, 2-year-old stories. It's 2 or
years.
3.
No,
Fuck
no.
Fuck
It's
knows.
A year and a half.
Fuck knows. Anyway,
Year and a half.
I'm
18
told.
months.
I'm told by a little bird named Brian that it's your birthday soon, Brian.
What? I told you that it's my birthday.
Yes.
You said that as if some random person had told you some random information about me.
Well,
Me.
that was the joke. That was kind of the joke.
Yeah,
but,
I like explaining your jokes because they're not very funny.
Okay.
So,
Okay then.
Yeah.
So it's your birthday, like tomorrow, is it?
I wasn't going to say anything because I don't want to date stamp your videos or your podcast so people know.
Well, they don't know your fucking
editing.
birthday, do they? It could be like tomorrow, next month.
Today is January the 22nd, so now I've time-stamped your podcast. Everyone knows how slow you are. So when you say, "Oh, bi-weekly podcast," it takes you about 6 weeks to actually edit one.
No, I don't.
So
I get it done in a week.
In March.
I got the last 2 done in a week, right?
That's only because you were at home.
No, the first one I wasn't at home. The first one was at uni.
Fine. Anyway.
And I'm hoping to get this one edited today, but I'm not going to make any promises.
I don't see what relevance my birthday actually has, though.
I don't know. It's just something to talk about. This is what this podcast is. It's just we talk about stuff.
I was
right?
talking about stuff, and you sidetracked me, and now I've totally forgot what it was.
You were talking about EGX stories, which are like a year and a half year old. Okay, complain.
Well, you've taken it away from me. I don't know what to complain about now. My soapbox is... I put it away.
Your soapbox?
Yeah, I stand on a soapbox because I'm short.
Okay. That's a very big soapbox.
I'm not that. I'm average height. Okay, I'm average height. Well, probably average height in 1800s. I'm average height. Okay? God, stop belittling me.
Well, you are small. Belittle. No. Okay. So, yeah, that's that. This is... I've run out of shit to say now. Carry on, Brian.
No, I'm gonna let you sink.
You're gonna let me die here, are you? You're gonna let me die on stage.
Stretch my legs. Just like you.
I love a good bit of snowy dying on stage.
Oh, my Fallout themed T-shirt arrived today. Ding 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 ding.
Your Fallout what T-shirt?
Themed T-shirt.
Oh, Fallout themed T-shirt. Okay.
Yes.
What is it? Where did you get it from, Brian?
Freaking Nuka-Cola, bitch. You know that shit.
Nuka-Cola.
Nuka-Cola.
The most refreshing radioactive drink in the world.
Cola. I need Nuka-Cola. That guy. If you know who he is, you should know who he is.
Oh. If you got it.
I
gave up drinking. Thanks for moving me out here, man. Maybe one day we can hit the road together, but not quite yet. And because it's Fallout 4, that means never. Because the world never progresses.
I just want Nuka-Cola. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Very chuffed my T-shirt. Because it's from a site called Qwertee, which a friend showed me to recently. Qwertee. I will probably get Snowy to put a link.
I get it, Qwertee! Have you got a referral link or anything that you need?
No, I don't fucking know. Should be a link to their site, bitch.
I don't know.
Basically they do limited runs on prints on T-shirts.
All right, so yeah.
So once it's gone, it's gone. They might bring the popular ones back, but generally they seem to be gone.
I'm googling Qwertee now because it sounds a lot like T Fury, but is it British? It's British based by the looks of it then.
Yeah, but
T Fury was American. Okay, well I got a Doctor Who one years ago from T Fury. They do the same thing, like one shirt a day. Oh,
these sort of do 3, and then they're £8. The 3 that are on the current day.
That's not a bad price. Well,
and
this one's 15. There's a jumper. Yeah, it's a jumper. Okay.
And then they go up to 10 for the next day, and then they're 12 the day after that.
Okay, so they do it for 3 days. 3 T-shirts for 3 days.
No, they do 3 T-shirts a day. Yeah. Any T-shirts that remain go to their last chance section, which are then at £10.
Ooh,
after that, they filter further down into their... This is all the stock we've got left, and it's £12.
They've got a nice Journey one there I might get right now.
Online shopping.
Check out. Yeah, that's a very pretty T-shirt. Yep. So if you want to sponsor us, Qwertee. I am currently buying a shirt from you.
Live. Well, it was live now. Well, it's not live then.
It's buying it for live recorded.
Sorry. But yeah, so at 11 p.m. every day, they refresh T-shirts. So a new 3 come.
Alright. So I've literally just got in on time. Not really, because it's 3:51 p.m.
I bought this T-shirt with 40 seconds left. I was deliberating all day long.
You were like, oh, should I buy it? Unlike me, who's like, oh, that's pretty, let's get it.
Yeah, I'm frugal. It's not my fault.
Whereas I'm just wasteful with my money.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I just put my fucking billing address. Oh!
The perils of online shopping.
Because, you know, I'm living at uni and I always think, oh, they'll put the billing address second, right? No.
You're not being a very good podcast person if you're there online shopping. You're not the person who goes to work and just spends their time
delivery.
shopping.
Guaranteed delivery, because, you know, it might get lost.
It might. And
yeah, at which point I don't want to be paying extra for you to replace it. I'll have you fucking replace it, please.
And they're a limited run. So once they're gone, they're gone. That's the issue. If they do get lost, they might not have your size anymore. You know?
Then I want my money back, bitch.
Bitch.
Bitch. Okay, Brian. So we've talked about your birthday.
Yes.
I'm buying a T-shirt. That's cool.
Qwertee, if you're listening, I'd like some commission for getting you another sale. Thanks. Cool. Just like £4 a T-shirt would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all correct. Cool. We've placed an order. Cool. Live shopping, everyone.
Did you ever read that story that you're more likely to make impulse buys at night when you're tired?
This is true because I randomly browse Amazon for shit at like 3 a.m. in the morning and I'm like, huh, those look pretty. Let's buy those. Well, that looks pretty. Let's buy that.
Yeah, I think I did that with the books I bought. I was looking at them during the day. I was thinking, nah, I won't buy them. And then at night, it was like, yeah, I'm fucking buying these. We're done. Sold.
Oh dear. Is there any like?
I bought a spoiler for my car at night as well.
You bought a spoiler for your car?
Not for my current car, my previous car. It had a big exhaust at the back, fitted as standard, because it's a sporty model. But it didn't have a spoiler on it, it looked weird. So, naturally I bought a spoiler for it. What are you doing now?
What? I'm logging in.
Why are you logging in? Why don't you just do a guest?
Because reasons. I want to see if there is a referral code.
What the hell? Help.
I wear ... men's tees, women's tees. Where's my gender fluid tees, bitch? Or something like that.
I saw a video on BBC about someone deciding they weren't any gender anymore and they wanted to be called themself. And I was thinking, the absurdity of it. Just call yourself fucking he. You've got a dick, you're a he.
Wow. Oh dear.
What?
Just fucking push the boat out there, Brian.
Yeah, I pushed out with my dick, even though I'm a she now. I mean, come on, man.
Fucking hell.
But no. Apparently some unis in the US are actually allowing you to submit your own pronouns. Which I found absurd.
Why not just not use pronouns at all? Like...
Why get so worked up about using a pronoun? If I considered myself tri-gender mayonnaise kin, yeah,
right.
I wouldn't get upset if someone then went, oh, you know, him over there, because to them I don't look like tri-gender mayonnaise kin. I look like a male.
I have some friends that are trans and some friends that are confused, I guess would be the word. Gender confused. And the sensible people don't get pissed off when you mistake them. They just go, actually, yeah, that's not what I... Yeah, if you call somebody that feels like they're female, if you call them a male, and they'll just, you know, if they're a sensible person, they'll just go, actually, I'm not, you know, I prefer to be called she. Wow. They won't get irate with you, but they'll just be like, yeah, can you maybe in
I don't
future...
know, maybe it's me being intolerant, but I don't get it.
It is you being intolerant.
Okay. I'm not going to go and say, oh, Snowy's doing it by themselves. I'd say Snowy's doing it by himself. It's natural. You're trying to change the way I talk naturally, you oaf. Yeah.
Yeah.
That really grinds my gears.
really grinds his gears. It's not the only thing that grinds him.
Tumblr is leaking
into the real world.
Into the real world.
I will entirely agree about the special snowflake thing. That was Tumblr. Yeah, that's.
You are not Pandakin. You're not Keyboardkin. You're not Haribokin. You're a fucking human being. Deal with it.
I'm pretty sure I've spoken on one of the podcasts that we've done about the girl that believed she was a dragon.
Yeah, I think you probably touched on it briefly.
Yeah, and
she wasn't very appreciative.
My mum won't let me hit a diamond ring, and then somebody's like, "You can eat rhinestones, though."
What? Someone actually suggested that. Please tell me it's a troll post.
That's not a troll post.
Nope. Please let it be a troll post.
No, I never personally experienced this post. It was just a story that's. It's a legendary story that's passed down through the ranks.
Troll post.
Are you googling it now? Are you like girl that ate rhinestones?
No, you would hear my keyboard.
Tumblr.
I've got the world's loudest mechanical keyboard. The world's dirtiest mechanical keyboard.
I didn't know you had a mechanical keyboard.
I've had a mechanical keyboard for years.
I didn't know this, but you haven't got control. What is your keyboard then, Brian?
A wonderful Corsair Vengeance K90.
Okay, well, Control, one of our friends,
yes,
has and Kara, his wife.
Yes.
I like how we reference people that nobody's ever heard.
Male and female.
Well, actually, they will have known Control and Control Freak because he has his own YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Control Freak. Link in the description.
Isn't it CTRL PH34K?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't talk over me. It's very rude.
Because numbers are calling.
I'm going to get
right?
upset. Okay, if you're going to keep talking over me, I'm going to walk out of this podcast.
Podcast.
Yes, we've named it in the Mumble channel. Podcast. Yep. I'm going to walk out, and I'm never coming back.
Fuck it, I'll just sit here and drink a bottle of Dr. Pepper, and I'll upload that.
And then
I'll literally upload the sound of my throat swallowing, so, you know.
And then I'm going to find the nearest person who doesn't want to be called him or her, and I'm going to proceed to call them him or her for the rest of the day.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how angry it makes me.
You mean, what's that? I was talking about keyboards.
Yeah, keyboards.
They both have now got the Razer. Well, one of the Control's got the old Razer mechanical keyboard, and he bought Kara the Chroma, the rainbow one, and oh my god, it's like headache-inducing how loud those keyboards are.
I've never heard good things about Razer's build quality on their keyboards, especially their keyboards. So I've actually actively avoided them.
I've avoided them because they're overpriced, because they're basically the same as buying an Apple thing.
Well, I like
the brand name.
I had Razer. Actually, I've still got Razer headset saying that. I had Razer mice to start with, and even then I've stopped buying those because they're quite expensive for what they are. To be fair.
Well, I've got my little Logitech G600 mouse, which when it breaks next time, because it already broke, the middle mouse button broke, so they have to replace it. And then on January the 1st at like 2 a.m, I was pissed off with them, and I sent them a massive rant about how many of my items of theirs are broken.
Oh, God. Hey, Jeff, it's this guy again. He's emailing us.
It took them 20 days to respond to this email. So they keep emailing me, asking me for a response to the email. I'm going to wait 20 days until I respond.
Wow.
Or if it goes, oh, your ticket's going to close into it, I'll be like, fucking still writing a message. Please hold.
God.
But no, the middle mouse button broke, so they had to replace it, along with like the 4 keyboards I had of them, and the 2 headsets, and the mouse that came before this one.
You see?
Yeah.
So I had a SteelSeries headset, which was a very nice headset, and I broke it. But
this is the thing. Logitech stuff is nice, but the build quality is just shit.
Yeah, but then it's also customer service, because I said to SteelSeries, look, my headset's broken, I'm not getting sound in one ear anymore. And they sent me a new one. They asked me to send them my old one. They sent me a new one.
Logitech, I believe, at this point have actually given up with you sending stuff back, because this middle mouse button broke, and usually you'd have to send the stuff back, but they were just like, oh, we'll send you a new mouse. So I've now got a slightly broken mouse, which is still usable for like laptop browsing, and a brand new mouse. But once the mouse breaks, that's it. Logitech aren't getting any more of my money, because when my last keyboard broke, they were like, when my last keyboard broke, they were like, oh no, we can't give you a new one because it's out of warranty. And here's 25% off your next purchase from us. I was like, fuck you.
Not pushing you again, you pricks. Eat shit.
I did, no.
Oh, you're so
Because I wanted to try their new keyboard, which so far is actually really well built. Their mechanical keyboard. And it's nice and quiet until I hit the keys like that.
Well, I can always recommend the Shogun Bros. Ballista Mark 1.
What's that?
Mouse.
Mouse.
Great mouse. PCG recommended it about 3 years ago. Then my black one got really dirty. So I sacked it and got a red one.
PCG's hardware recommendations are complete bullshit, though.
Yeah, but this has been the best mouse I've ever owned.
Like, it's like the best gaming mouse. And then they review, like, Razer and then nothing else.
Well, the thing is, they did a keyboard test recently, and they tested the same ones they tested before.
Oh, yeah, it was like...
The Corsair K90 was in there. I was like, why? Or it might
like
be,
the headset one.
Actually.
My headset is a really nice headset. It's really comfy, but they've never tested it. Never tested it.
No, I haven't seen anyone test mine either.
It's like it's like Logitech's. It was Logitech's high-end headset as well, but now they've got their new one.
I can't remember the name of my headset. I've had it that long.
Mine's a G35, but their hardware reviews are bullshit. Like I've been looking at getting a 144 Hz monitor, right? Because I've been looking at changing my monitors because they've both got their own issues. One of them's got a horrible blue tint, and the other one is blurry as shit whenever something moves. So I've been slowly looking at getting new monitors, and I thought, right, I'm going to spend some serious money and get a nice gaming monitor. But their ones aren't like, oh, here's like the best cheap 144 Hz. When it's like, oh, here's a top end 144 Hz, and then we're going to show you the cheap, not 144 Hz. It's like, ugh.
You rant so much.
I rant so much.
Also, my headset is a Razer Black Shark.
Okay.
Best headset I've ever owned. So
cool.
Razer do make something good. It looks like looks like I'm flying a fucking helicopter. Have you not seen them?
No.
Linky coming your way.
Linky.
Vincent podcast.
Also, PC Gamer's recommended high-end monitor. Do you know how much it is, Brian?
It's gonna be a 500, 600 quid.
Sorry, it's the best gaming monitor. It's 600 quid.
Yeah, I was right. Boom. I know my shit. I don't know my shit. I guessed.
Just why?
Fucking out my butthole.
Why would you spend £600 on a single monitor?
Because PC Master Race. Duh. That's what it means.
What is going on with that headset?
You buy anything at any price.
What is going on with that headset?
They did a Battlefield theme once. I was like, no, I don't want the Battlefield one.
No.
EA is not getting anything.
It looks fragile. Is it really
no,
sturdy?
It's really sturdy.
Okay.
It's really sturdy.
Fair enough. Because the microphone boom looks a bit fragile to me, but I guess not.
Nope. Fantastic. Best headset I've
ever. Fantastic.
Yes, fantastic.
So that's PC hardware peripherals talked about, I guess.
That I don't know anything about. Ding 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 ding.
Anything else to rant about, Bran? Anything else to rant about?
Plenty of things to rant about, but I'll be rebranded a racist, ableist. What other buzzwords are there today? I'd be Donald Trump.
No, you're not Donald Trump.
No, I'd be him.
No, because I know how you vote for UKIP, right?
I don't actually vote for anyone.
Donald Trump votes for BNP.
I didn't actually vote for UKIP.
Didn't you?
No, I didn't register to vote in time.
I forgot this. Yes, you said.
Yes.
I got an email today, speaking of registering to vote. My uni is going to be sending details for every student to the council to register them to vote.
Right, what's the problem with that?
Nothing, it's just weird.
I think it's a good initiative.
It's a good thing, but
voting.
It's a good thing, but...
But then saying that, we always get low turnout.
No, of course you do, because nobody wants to partake in politics, because it's all bullshit.
Well, that's the problem. It's never going to fucking change if you don't vote.
Because, they can't clap in the House of Parliament, so they go...
Watching Prime Minister's Questions is the best time I've ever had.
Watching what? Prime Minister's Questions?
I fucking loved watching David Cameron put down Ed Miliband so many times. It was the best viewing I've ever had. Ed Miliband was like, "Oh, why do you talk so posh?" And he was like, bitch, because I got money." And it was like that. It was just like that for like an hour. Great.
When Corbyn had his first go, I had to watch it. I was like, right, let's see this shit.
Oh god, Corbynite.
And the best bit is he said to David Cameron, You talked about when you first got into Parliament 5 years ago about reforming the Houses of Parliament and making it a more civilised conversation, especially Prime Minister's questions. So here I am to do that. And David Cameron went along with it for one question, like he made sure nobody went, "Hey!" And then the second question, they all started going, "Hey!" including him. It's like, well done, Cameron. Fucking well done for sticking to that one.
Look, mate. Prime Minister's question would be boring if it wasn't people going, "Rrr, I had ham sandwich once." Rrr. Like, it wouldn't be the same, okay? People go, yeah.
You know, if you acted like that in school, Brian, right? These are the people that run the country. If you acted like anything like them in school, you'd be fucking like endless detention.
If you acted like them anywhere, you'd be sacked.
You'd be sacked. And yet they run the fucking country and earn like 40k a year, plus expenses.
I could run the country, okay? It's easy. Easy peasy.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
So, vote for me. I'm going to be running as an independent at the next election. Vote for me, and you will get a better Britain.
You sound like Al Murray now, because he did an independent last year.
Yeah, but he's shit, though. He played on some fucking persona he made that wasn't funny ever.
Yeah, and he's like, the pound will now be worth £1.10. And it's like...
What's your name? Amir? Wonderful British name. That was his line. He didn't care what your name was. He went, wonderful British name. And that was it. Did you not hear it or watch it?
No. I watched the video where he was like, I'm going to make the pound worth £1.10.
You didn't.
And it was like,
you didn't miss much.
I don't imagine I did.
Someone could give a name from Iceland and he'd go, wonderful British name.
Wonderful British name.
That's pretty much his thing when he asks the audience their names. Just like, fucking hell, man, sort your shit out.
He is a twat.
So basically, that's our comedians. One sketch and that's it.
Well, not our comedians, but him. Just him.
Okay, him. Michael McIntyre.
Michael McIntyre is along with him, who reuses the same fucking jokes.
No. Don't insult Michael McIntyre.
But he uses the same jokes every fucking thing he does. He does.
Head bobbing side to side thing, which my sister says. You look like Michael McIntyre when you do that. Yeah, thanks. I look like Michael McIntyre.
A fat Chinese man if he uses words.
Yeah. No Jews. I remember that joke. That was a good joke. Good times.
That is something that's right out of context there.
It is, isn't it?
No Jews.
I would explain the sketch, but you can probably watch it on BoobTube.
Yeah. Just Michael McIntyre, no Jews.
It was it's his child saying no juice. Yeah. It's the way his child says it. Sounds like no Jews. And he told a lady his son was called Hitler. Yeah. That's a sketch. I'll explain the whole thing to you in about 6 words.
Even though you said you wouldn't.
I know, I betrayed myself.
Oh dear. I'm feeling good about this podcast, Brian.
What do you mean? We just talk shit. Literal shit. I'm just spewing.
Yes, but it's been entertaining, whereas last time we were like fucking struggling to do anything.
Yeah, but it's entertaining to us. This is our conversation. If someone watching in on us would go, what the fuck are those two talking about? They've been talking shit for the past half an hour. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
I'm going to say that the one podcast that I listen to regularly is literally two guys discussing shit. So
I'm surprised that someone hasn't come into my room and said, sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Sir, no, you're not allowed to podcast anymore.
no more podcasting. Okay.
David Cameron has ruled it so that Brian shall not podcast along with Snowy.
These two guys are banned from podcasting or recording anything with their voices ever again.
So that's the end of my YouTube channel. It was a good ride, guys. But David Cameron's henchmen, I mean, they are henchmen, right?
Yeah, actually, no.
Yeah.
No, it's Jeremy Corbyn's henchmen. Yeah, they really don't like free speech, mate.
What, Jeremy Corbyn's henchmen?
Yeah, they don't like free speech.
What?
Yeah. I've heard through the grapevine. Don't like free speech.
You've heard through the grapevine that Jeremy Corbyn, who is the guy that's like, fuck you, David Cameron, with all the anti-immigrant and...
Yeah, that guy. That guy. He is suppressing everything, mate. You want to watch it, yeah?
I have this wonderful image in my head of like Corbyn right now is like some kind old man, right? And that's the image that his supporters get. Yeah. The minute he gets into power, he fucking turns into Hitler.
You know who he's like? He's like the governor from The Walking Dead. That's who he is.
Yeah, basically. Like, the minute he gets in power, he's like fucking...
Look at this wonderful place I've built, yeah. And then he goes out and kills a load of people and comes out and goes, oh, well, there's no survivors. But we got loads of fucking guns from it. That's Jeremy Corbyn.
It would be great if basically Jeremy Corbyn is anti-Trump until he gets into power, then he becomes Trump.
The dark side of Jeremy Corbyn.
When Jeremy Corbyn goes bad. Tonight at 6.
and then we get panorama episode of how he turned out that way, and it turns out it was just a gone off apple that caused him to just turn.
Fucking panorama, Jesus Christ. That's something that the BBC could do without.
They could do that a lot of things, let's be honest.
Panorama, by the way, in case you don't know what that is basically the BBC shit-stirring programme.
Yeah. It's the Daily Mail in a televised form.
Basically, yeah, it is basically. It's literally, they look for trouble, and then they try and, like, find out every detail about it. Even within their own building, it's like, the BBC is bastards.
Was the door closed maliciously? Well, if we look at the average speed of door closing, that's the sort of thing they do.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just ridiculous.
Actually,
Oh, dear.
I watched Panorama in years on the basis that it was fucking depressing and boring as hell.
Well, I believe the guy that used to host it, I don't know if he still does, he was once on Radio 4. This is something my teacher told me.
Uh-oh, don't tell me he said something controversial.
He said something very controversial
no.
about Africans.
Oh, dear.
He said, if we let the pandas die out because they can't look after themselves, why don't we do it to all the people who are starving in Africa? On live radio.
Oh, there are things you say and things you don't say, and I think that falls into the category of things you
don't
say.
You don't say.
No, you do say. You say them.
Do you?
Just say them. Just say what you think. Just say it.
Okay, apparently that's what you're saying.
You say it.
So there's a rule of life, everyone. If you want to say that Africans should just be left to die,
yep, weigh it
say
up. If you think it's really high up on the shouldn't say it chart, say it. Just say it. See what
that's
happens.
how you become a famous YouTuber, right?
Yes. No.
No.
It's how you become a pariah in your own country.
That's how you become Vladimir Putin. Anyway.
Do you know he probably authorised the murder of Litvinenko?
Yeah,
Probably.
this is news. Probably did.
It's not news.
It's
Everyone
not
knew it.
news.
Oh, he's an ex-KGB agent and he suddenly dies from radiation poisoning. Yeah, right.
Ooh.
He was murdered.
I found out that while he was dying, he was the one that figured out who murdered him and how.
I can tell you how they murdered him.
Yeah, we can now, but at the time he was dying for no reason because, of course, radiation's entirely radiation poisoning's entirely invisible.
You still know it. Doctors would be able to go, that's probably radiation poisoning. Would they not?
No, the symptoms of radiation poisoning are similar to a lot of different things. They're well documented, but they're similar to a lot of things. And most people don't walk into a hospital having been downing radiation pills. Basically, Look, most people don't walk into a hospital from a fucking nuclear explosion in the middle of the United Kingdom.
Saying that, if I went into my local GP and I turned into a glowing one, I'd say, Doctor, I really don't feel well. He'd say, well, I don't know what it is. You got a cold? And here I'm glowing green in the middle of his office. Yeah, it's probably cold.
Sorry, we can't prescribe you anything for that. The budget for this GP's run out. You've used up most of it.
You're a bit young for the flu jab. So what's just a bed rest? Doctor, I went and killed like 6 people in your waiting room. Just in a wave of mindless violence.
I don't know why I did it. It's pretty cold. Yeah, just get some sleep.
I mean, I've lost all ability to reason here. I mean, I think I'm killing you right now. Yeah, it's just cold. Just bed rest. Thanks, Doctor. I feel so much better now.
I'll see you next week.
We need a stool sample before you go. Why? It's probably because of the cold. Doctor, you can't ask me things and not explain why you want them. No, it's just a thing. We have to do it to everyone now.
Uh-huh.
And it turns out
Cameron's orders.
And it turns out the doctor's got a cupboard full of people's poo that he goes and swims in.
What the fuck is this story going, Brian?
Oh no, a messed up story. True story.
True story. Brian is actually a glowing one. Yeah, read it in the Daily Mail.
Daily Mail must be true.
Those swarms of migrants that are all glowing ones. Yeah.
Yep. Fucking blokey glowing.
I mean, like in about 5 years, when you walk through the metro, and by the metro I mean the Channel Tunnel, it'll just be full of ghouls.
Why are we walking through there?
Because it would be post-apocalyptic.
I think Channel Tunnel would be collapsed.
Nah. Nah. Solid says 2 shit brick houses.
No,
brick houses. Shit what? I don't know.
Brick shit
brick
houses.
Shit houses. shit brick houses.
You're forgetting the French built half of it.
It's as solid as 2 shit brick houses.
Yeah, really shit brick houses. They're all misshapen. Why is my living room so tiny and my bedroom so big? Oh, this is a shit brick house, that's all.
Oh dear.
But yeah, the French built half of the channel. So it
Good
probably
old
collapsed.
channel. Hashtag channel.
The so-called French.
The so-called French. The so-called Islamic State.
Oh, I can't. That phrase is actually getting on my wick. I cannot stand it. They call themselves IS. They're not so-called. They are.
Well, the idea is to discredit the fact that they're a state entirely.
Just call them the dumb fucks.
The dumb fucks.
Yeah.
And we're very sorry for our language before 9 p.m. We do know that it is not allowed. But the dumb fucks.
Yeah. We are breaking watershed rules. But the dumb fucks.
Best use of BBC budget just to deal with the Ofcom complaints for calling ISIS dumb fuck.
There have been 6,000 complaints about calling IS, so-called IS, dumb fucks.
Dumb fucks. Oh, did you see? Did you see? Oh God, did you? Right, so you know, David Cameron's on an anti-extremism warpath, right?
Isn't everyone?
But David Cameron is especially he's like, oh, we must ban encryption.
What? Is he a dog now?
A kid was doing some test, right, and it asked him what type of house he lived in. I don't know if you've seen this, but he wrote terrorist house when he meant terrorist house. So his teacher reported him to the police, and they questioned him and his family and searched their house.
Stop there. If they didn't investigate it and something happened, we'd never hear the end of it.
No, we'd never hear the end of it. But I just love this idea.
We can't win,
but
okay?
No, the kid, surely the teacher could have gone, do you mean terrorist house? At the very least, the mother could have done it. The teacher could have done that.
When I was young, my mum would probably not appreciate me telling the story, but when I was young, and my parents smoke, that's the context. My parents smoke. And when I was young, I described my parents, I've written in my exercise book at school, and I said they do drugs, which was obviously cigarettes. Regular cigarettes. And I wrote in my book that they did drugs. Okay? So it's very easy for someone to say, oh, they're doing Lines of Charlie, sitting at home.
Yeah, I know, but surely your teacher went, what do you mean by drugs? Rather than going, fucking hell, we better get the police on the line.
Well, things were a bit different back then. People were a bit more sensible.
Yeah. People didn't jump to fucking conclusions.
But you do know that if anything happened, we would never hear them.
You could have seen the warning signs from literally 10 minutes before they blew up.
Yeah, those fucking police, they don't know their arse from their elbow. That's what it would be. You know, it's like...
That kid was telling them all along!
Yeah, they should have seen all the signs. The placard saying it should have been enough. I live in a terrorist house. You know...
God, sounds like one of those, whenever there's a shooting, it's like, oh, he played Call of Duty and wrote angry poems in a book under his bed.
It was all angst-ridden. Actually, on such as that, BBC Three... I'm sorry to keep plugging the BBC, but they really need help.
They do.
The BBC are doing some series on, young people stuff?
Yeah, that's because BBC Three has moved online now with its new shit logo.
Yeah, with its 2 logo.
Sorry, actually, I think you'll find the 3 lines represent make me think, make me laugh, and give me a voice.
No, it just says 2!
Yeah, it just says 2.
So, no, it's a surprise 2. 2! That's better.
Shit, I'm 2! I thought I was 3!
2! But there's already a BBC 2. I don't have an identity now. I'm going to go on Tumblr.
Identity crisis!
I'm going on Tumblr.
I'm going to go and live online!
Right, yeah, anyway.
There you go, that's the BBC Free persona right there.
Yes. Doesn't know what it is. Right, so yeah, the first program in this series is a boy who was groomed online through whatever game he played. I don't know what he played.
Video games, yeah.
Yeah. And he got killed, basically. He got groomed by... I should laugh.
That's not a laughing matter there, bro. He got and the best bit is, and here's the like, fucking punchline, mate. He got killed?
God. As soon as I started laughing, I was like, why am I laughing at this? I'm a terrible person. But yes, so he got groomed. He went and met this other boy, and he got killed. And that wasn't funny. What are you laughing for?
I'm just getting in the mind of Brian.
And it just laugh at everything. You'll get something right. My child just died. Wow, that wasn't the reaction I was expecting. Yeah. So basically,
anyway, yes.
they're making a really big point of how he was playing video games. Video games killed him. Is basically my point. They're trying to make out computer games to be the bad boy again. Bad boy.
Bad boys.
Bad boy. Yeah.
What you gonna do?
I don't like the witch hunt over computer games. It's
never gonna end until until a new form of media comes along. It's never gonna fucking end.
Yeah, they didn't say about films, did they?
Probably did. It's just that films were that old that we don't have many records of it.
Yeah,
the first film was like a train, and people fucking ran out of the cinema, Brian. Well, the first time somebody wore a top hat outside, there was a riot.
They were stupid. I'd like to think some of us intelligent, maybe 1-2% of the population, which I like to think I'm in, would be smart enough to realise that...
Holy shit, he's got a top hat on! I better pass out!
Okay, I'm still talking. Remember I said the thing about talking over me?
Yeah.
I'm going to go to someone who decides they want to be a different gender and call them the other one, okay? Just... watch it.
Every time you interrupt Brian, he calls somebody who wants to be the other gender their gender.
So, all those people who are trigender mayonnaisekin, I'm calling you he's. So deal with it. Because he spoke over me. And now he's ruined my train of thought. Oh yeah, the films. Early films had loads of slutty women in it. But I don't see loads of slutty women outside, do I? Well, probably do. Saying that. High class, like... Oh no, wait. Okay, films have made all women slutty.
Yeah.
What I've taken from this. My statement has backfired on me, and I realised...
You just realised that films sexualise women, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, on the other side of that is that people go, oh, films just sexualise women, but it's taken me this long to realise. Well, this long to make that statement. Yeah.
What?
On, man.
I'm lost. I'm lost, Brian.
Save me.
I'm lost now, Brian. Right?
Bring us back.
I'm reeling us back in. Right. I'm reeling us back into video games that we have played. Speaking of video
Fallout
games,
4 and Rocket League.
You still playing Fallout 4? Have you not got bored of Fallout 4?
300 and something hours now.
Oh, I meant to be recording a playthrough, but I haven't played it in since before Christmas.
Wow, you suck.
When did I last play Fallout 4? The 19th of December.
Wow. That was long ago.
Yeah. I do want to get back into it, but it's just...
I've been testing mods and stuff. That's been my main...
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the big mods to come out. I know you keep sending me the old one, but it's just... they're such a pain to install even.
They're not.
They are.
It's really easy with NMM.
But
mate, I'm having no problems at all.
I played 30 hours of that game and I was like, yeah, I've experienced it now.
Yeah, 306 hours I've done. So.
But then again, you're always insane with Fallout, aren't you?
Hey?
You're always insane when it comes to Fallout.
Oh yeah, I fucking love Fallout. That's why I bought my t-shirt. That's why I've got
That's why you bought my t-shirt.
My steel boxed Pip-Boy edition. My steel boxed mini nuke.
That Pip-Boy edition that you probably regret buying like I do.
No. Mint in box. That shit's gonna be worth $1, yo. Okay.
It's not. It's they're selling it for like 20 quid in CEX.
Yeah. Yeah. And then when everyone realises, oh, I really wanted one of those. Bitches, I got one.
On the first day it came out, I've got a friend that works in CEX and they can see like how many get traded in. And the first day it came out, I think he had like 50 just to his store alone.
Look, it's a trinket for me. It was something to You know, I don't ever. It was the first time I've ever gone sort of all out on something. So I enjoyed the experience.
I would have preferred a statue or something, to be honest. But
I'm still waiting on my Monopoly Fallout.
Why are you buying Monopoly, Brian? Monopoly is like...
I love Monopoly.
Oh.
I love Monopoly. It's about money. I like money.
Of course you do.
I love Monopoly. I love money. I mean, it's a match made in heaven.
It's a match made in heaven.
I've got my loot crate, obviously, so I spent money on that as well.
Were you highly disappointed by it?
No.
Really? But it all looks shit.
But you know why? Because people have such a stupidly high expectation of everything, and if anything...
It cost £100, Brian!
Hold your shit together, okay? I'm going to take you through this slowly.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
People build themselves up. They want the greatest quality of everything. And when it is, even if it's a minute amount below that, they lose their shit, okay? If you're going with no expectations, you're always pleasantly surprised. Okay?
But you paid nearly £100 for it.
So?
What did they have in it?
Why is it that people who don't feel that they got a good deal are so intent on telling those who like what they got that they got a bad deal? Huh? Can I not enjoy it?
I didn't pay for it, so
can I
I'm
not
just
enjoy
saying...
the things well, don't judge me then. That's absurd.
I'm not judging you. I'm judging the loot crate.
You fucking idiot. What are you wasting your money on?
I'm not judging. I'm judging the loot crate. I'm looking at what you got in it, right? You got a messenger bag, right?
Yep.
Question. Can I ask a question without upsetting you?
No, it's not possible.
Are you ever going to use the messenger bag?
No.
Okay.
I don't go out.
Pin set. Are you ever going to wear some pins?
No, I'm not a pin wearer.
Cheap nylon flag. Are you ever going to hang that up?
I haven't hung my fucking clock up on my shelves up. Nothing's going to get hung up this rate.
Poster set. Okay. Pictures. Yeah, sure. Hoodie. You could have got that from Game for like 30 quid.
Right.
And dog meat plush toy. All right. And a coaster set.
I do need coasters.
But, like, there's,
Like, I have a morph coaster on my desk.
Look, I don't like Loot Crate because I bought so many of them and they're all just fucking shit, always.
For me, it was the first time experience of stuff, so it was all new to me. That's why I enjoyed it so much. It was all new experience. If you've done it before, you're not happy with the quality, that's fine. But it's new to me, I wanted to do it, I did it, and to be honest, I didn't really give a fuck what anyone else thought. Because I heard enough of certain people I know telling me this, that, and the other, and I was like, you know what? Eat a bag of dicks. I don't care.
I mean, we've had an entire podcast basically dedicated to Fallout 4's flaws, haven't we?
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. People think that because I love Fallout so much, I'm not going to accept the flaws. There's a lot of fucking flaws. Okay.
Especially in the newest one. The newest one is.
There's a lot of flaws. There's a lot that's fantastic, and there's a lot that's not great. And I can happily have a debate about that. But I'm so into Fallout now that, you know, for once I decided to buy the merch as well. You know, that's what I do. So I buy Hat Films merch. No, I like it. So here we go.
So you buy who merch? Bleep.
Yeah, bleep.
Well, you say I buy.
You're gonna warp my voice. So it's Snowy Gaming merch.
I buy Snowy Gaming merch.
Or you could say it over my voice and really bad.
You just said it. You just said it. You just said it for me. I'm gonna splice that in.
Here we go. I'll give you that one. I buy Snowy Gaming merch. So it sounds really out of place.
Snowy Gaming merch.
It's really stunted.
So you've basically been playing Fallout 4 and Rocket League. Brian, do you ever play new games?
No, that it's actually I've come to a point where not much really interests me. Not much new stuff. Yeah, I know.
I've got to that point as well because I played Metal Gear Solid, which is like the newest game I've played, right? Apart from Fallout.
Already lying. We're to flying start.
But I haven't finished Fallout 4. I haven't finished Metal Gear Solid technically, although I finished basically the only bit that's complete. So there you go.
Yes, go on.
But other than that, I've been going through all my Steam games and going, what does actually interest me? Like, what should I finish? Because I've got 800 games now, I think, on Steam, and I'm like, I need to finish some of these at some point.
Yeah, you know, I look for my Steam game. I don't have that many games. I've got not even 100, I think. But I look at them.
Most of my games are just absolute shite.
I've played them to completion, and none of them give me the want to play them again. And that's a problem. You're making your game last 14, 15 hours. What's the point?
My thing with Metal Gear is I got to the end of the first act, which is basically the second act is there, but it doesn't really have an ending because it never got finished.
That's good.
And I've played 50 hours just to get to the end of the first act, and I was kind of like, I would like to continue this game, but I really feel like I should give another game attention because all I've played for 50 hours is Metal Gear.
Well, that's why I play some games so much. It's because I enjoy them. I don't bog myself down. Oh, it's a new game. I've got to buy that. I play the games I enjoy, and that's where I get where I take my enjoyment from gaming. I don't know if people judge others for not buying every single new game that comes out.
I don't judge anyone for buying.
Because I see so many people go, oh, so many games on my Steam list. Every time I say it, I think that's fuck all I want to buy. There's nothing here. And then new games come out, and everyone starts losing their underwear over it. And it's just like, yeah, it's more of the same, guys. It's more of the same. Nothing's gonna fucking change.
So I think
I'm jaded.
Maybe you're jaded, Brian. Maybe you're jaded. I don't know. I sort of zoned out there. So.
Yeah. Well, I've become unimpressed with a lot of releases as of late, so usually I hold off anyway. Fallout was my one dead cert for the year.
I have certainly become. It seems amazing that I could become any more cynical than I already am, but I've become more cynical about new releases. Like, I put off a lot of stuff, and I'm very much a person of, I'll wait until it's on sale. It only has to be like 10% off for me to buy it if it's good.
Well, I'm there thinking, I'll wait until it's fixed. Yeah. Just Cause 3. I wanted that game. I wanted it so much.
I wanted Just Cause 3.
I knew it had problems. I knew it would have problems straight away. I fucking knew it. Oh, lo and behold, it's got problems. So Just Cause 3 is one game that I want, but I'm going to wait until that's 10 quid because it is just more Just Cause 2, and if I really want it that desperately, I can go play Just Cause 2. Yeah. It makes no sense to me. I can wait for it. I'm too busy with Fallout 4 anyway, as my main game at the moment. I play a bit of GTA 5 here and there with friends, but that's it. Yeah. I sort of stopped doing single player experiences for a while as well. I don't know why. Seems a bit, I don't know. Maybe they're a bit hollow these days. Are they hollow these days?
Yeah, that's because they're all the AAA is mass market now. Even Fallout 4.
Shit, man. Yeah.
Even Fallout 4 is mass market. Fodder,
yeah.
Basically. It's like, have you seen? I assume, as you're a Redditor these days, right?
Oh, I only read
I assume you've seen the comparison of New Vegas' quest line to a Fallout 4 quest line.
Oh, fucking hell, man. If I have seen it once, I've seen it 100,000 times.
Yeah. But that literally, it's true, though, isn't it? The comparison is true.
I'm not a fan of New Vegas. Okay, I'm gonna butt the joke.
Okay, but it's the same for Fallout 3. Even like they just picked New Vegas because New Vegas is newer, I guess. And
you know what? New Vegas would have been better if all the factions were fleshed out. The people who go, oh, I'm made to play the good guy in Fallout 3. You're essentially made to be House, Yes Man, or NCR. Legion aren't even a thing.
Anyway, that's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is that the Fallout 4 is like just mass market to shit.
Yeah, and there's a dearth of side quests, man. I want that shit. That's what I play for. Crazy fools. Don't take that away from me.
Although Preston's side quests are literally there's a thing.
There's another settlement that needs our help. If I've seen that line, I've seen it a million times as well.
There's a thing that's being attacked. Can you go sort it out as you're the general and we gave you the general rank after 2 missions?
Preston, do some shit for once. I remember standing around whinging about stuff.
That's another thing I've seen people complaining about is the fact that every faction in Fallout 4 is like 2 missions down the line. Oh, you're going to be our top rank now, yeah!
I didn't feel like that in the Railroad. You were just referred to as another heavy, like some other named characters within the faction, which felt nice. But people are constantly complaining about not feeling like the big hero of the conflict. I don't need to be a big hero. I'm one guy. I'm a single person. But I'm not going to change the entire region.
So I've been playing, Brian, getting off the Fallout bandwagon.
Yes.
I've been playing something a little special. I did a stream of it, actually. My first proper stream.
Dying Light.
Dying Light, The Following, which is their new DLC, which is basically a brand new game. And they even said the only reason they're not releasing it as a standalone was because it would delay the release and it'd cost them more for shipping and printing discs and shit like that. They gave me an early preview, and it comes out February 9th. I'm not sponsored to say that, I will add. I just think people need to know it comes out February 9th.
February 9th was about what, 5-6 weeks ago now.
And holy shit, that is an amazing bit of DLC right there.
Can basically you not refer to it as DLC or more as an expansion pack then?
It's a standalone, yeah. It's an expansion pack. Okay, it's the new expansion pack.
That's better. Now we're talking my language.
It's almost an expandalone. In fact, I think they're selling it as an expandalone because they gave me a code for Dying Light: The Following Enhanced Edition, which includes the base game.
Oh, really?
So I think that's how they're selling it.
Yeah.
Is basically they're selling it as a new game, which includes the base game, which is new. So you
mean they've worked hard on their extra content?
Yeah, they've worked. They are some of the best developers of last year, Techland. Just fucking wonderful guys.
Wow.
I interviewed them at EGX 2 years ago, was it? And yeah, they're just wonderful guys. But they gave me this key, and it allows me to play like the first 2 hours of the story, which is fair enough. They don't want people playing the entire story like a month ahead of a release.
All on fucking Reddit.
And then you get to free roam for however long you like. I think I played 3 hours, 2.5 hours, and it kicked me out, so I had to go back in. But it's got new weapons, it's got like driving in it now, and the story is so much better than the base game. Like the base game story was very just
samey.
It barely existed. It was sort of
that's how Fallout 4 story feels.
Yeah, it is. It's probably a bit better. It's actually got some sort of pathway to go down, but it's all a bit. The guy's called Kyle Crane, and in the live stream, I kept going, "I'm Kyle Crane. I have one emotion, and it's pissed off." Because that's literally the entire story. It's just like, "Oh God, there's a thing going wrong."
I'm so annoyed.
But yeah, that is. Fucking wonderful DLC, and I streamed it for 3 hours, which normally I do like 2 hours. I might have been straight. Yeah, it was 3 hours I did, and normally I can stream for 2 hours and get fucking bored. But I was like, I could keep going, but it's like 10 o'clock at night now.
See, I'd actually like some, especially with big games, for some of the DLC or expansion packs to make changes in the actual game as well, so new features and stuff they bring in, so it's not just restricted to this new area or this new thing. They've updated the AI and they've changed the graphics and stuff like that. They've updated the graphics. But then driving's available in one section and not in the other. But then driving is available in one section and not in the other. That's because that makes entirely makes sense because or have they actually made it so that it makes sense in terms of the game setting? It makes sense in terms of the area. The main game, the base game, is set in a city. Yeah. So driving would be boring as shit because it's all grids and shit like that, and it's like a sort of slummy city as well. So it's all like Havana, I guess. Is that the word? Is that the like favela? It's all like whatever that is. It's like one of those sort of cities where like you get the built up area, then you've got like swampy. Shitty areas, and none of it would be fun to drive through. Whereas this new expansion is all open. It's like farmland. It's got massive lakes, and yeah, right. It actually has it's. I think it's actually a bigger map than the base game was. I think. Don't quote me on that. Quoted, but bigger map than the base game. But you need a car to get around, basically, because otherwise it takes you 2 hours to walk somewhere. I left my car. I had to go into. They have a feature there. One of the new things is you. So at night there are these things called volatiles, and they're fucking bastards, right? They only come out at night, and during the day they go into these nests, which you can now take out. And it recommended, go into this nest during night because everyone's out, of course. And it was. I was at the base of a mountain, and it was sort of a midway up. So I thought, fuck this. There's loads of these night zombies out that are wanting to rape my car. I'm gonna sneak my way in there,
And then I died, and it resets you to like hunting towers. I used to do like little survival bases, but now it does hunting towers. And the car was fucking miles away, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna walk back to the main place so I can recall the car. And I was like, Jesus, it's gonna take like an hour.
Okay, it gives a good sense of size of map. It's gonna take a while.
Yeah, it takes a while to get anywhere, yeah, because there's like this area I was in. There's a massive lake in the middle as well, so I could swim across. But swimming is not fun in video games ever.
No. Swimming is so
I'd much rather spend an hour beating zombie brains in than 10 minutes swimming.
Yes. Yes. I'd rather take 6 hours getting to my destination, killing stuff and causing trouble, than a minute and a half swimming. I'm sorry, it's not happening.
Yeah.
You're not getting me swimming.
So yeah, it's pretty decent, mate. I really like that. I really had fun, and I'm going to be streaming it again on Wednesday. Every Wednesday I'm trying to stream, Brian. I'm trying to stream every Wednesday.
Yeah, okay. I'll believe that when I see it.
I do make, of course, sides. I do put that aside if uni work gets on top of me, which hopefully it won't. Because
gets on top of you?
It gets on top of me and goes wild, man. Goes wild.
Wow. Sounds like some random uni work.
Well, you know, Brian, 3D modeling and programming, they just get me going, man. They just get me going.
They get themselves going by the sound of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd hate to see it when they crash. American Truck Simulator.
So, Brian, you know more about this than me. I know
NAFL, actually.
Okay, so we've got Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Big map.
Based in America.
Oh, okay,
it's basically what I've got from this.
Well, I think the key point is that they're being more ambitious with map size, because obviously they took the map from ETS1, tied it up a bit, added a few more bits, and obviously it was more in their Scandinavia DLC that it showed their improved world building.
I've seen people say that they're going to be looking at Scandinavia sort of quality and above.
Yeah.
I've not played the Scandinavia, so...
The plan seems to be that they're going to be releasing new states as DLC. Most will be paid for, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is the thing I'm not keen on, because I read that, because at first people confused, because they're releasing it as one state, aren't they?
Yeah, and they're giving a free extra one because they didn't know whether it's going to be ready in time.
Yeah.
So
but I feel like a game called American Truck Simulator should at least have all of North America included in the price.
But it's American truck, not American roads. So it's the trucks you're driving. I know,
but Euro Truck Simulator was most of Europe.
You say that, but ETS1 was crap. It was really boring. ETS2, fantastic game. Driving got a little bit samey after a while in mainland Europe because it all looked the fucking same.
Which I'm hoping they change, of course, in...
I think it's a better way of working if they do it modular, because they have update it as they need to. They don't need everything. They don't need to have a big map ready, which would be a lower quality to get it done in time. Yeah. Would it not? So, being able to
I have to
granulate
wonder, like if you buy. Sorry for interrupting. If you
some people are going to be really upset now.
It's coming out with California first or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, Cali and somewhere else. I can't remember the other place it is now.
So California's like south of America, isn't it? North America.
Yeah, southeast.
So if you buy like
southwest, guys.
If you bought Alaska, which is arguably America.
Yes.
They bought it off the Russians. If you buy Alaska, how the fuck do you traverse to the two? If you didn't buy all the other states. There you go. There's a good question for them.
I'm trying to look for the story, and now you're asking me questions. So I don't know how that
I'm not asking you questions. I'm sort of asking them questions. Like, how are they going to handle that? It's going to be interesting.
I have a feeling you probably get maybe the first couple of standalones. And as they got more and more and more, they would just put them into like packs of 3, and they'd be on offer and stuff, wouldn't they? You know, I guess. Because as
long as they don't do a fucking Elite Dangerous and make it free for people that buy the game later.
Oh yeah, that's
when I've paid more than the base game.
Well, look, I have faith in SCS. They've been a great company.
Yeah.
For a long time. I've been playing their games for a long time. So
see, what I could see them doing is basically like they'll get say 5. It's like 50 states in America, isn't it? 42. Something.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, 50.
So if they got like 10 out and then they released another one, they might say, right, so everyone gets these ones for free, and also everyone gets them for free.
Well, I'm looking at the story, and you're getting Nevada and California. From the screenshot with the map they've got, it looks like locations for the next place is already added. So I'm actually adding finishing touches to that, so probably expect a third one pretty soon. But yeah, I would expect them to say, buy the packs that actually fit into your game. Don't buy packs which are miles away and complain when they don't work.
But they're going to have to make it work, because like, if somebody wants their state that they live in, but they don't want all the others...
Why would you not? Doesn't make any sense.
Because if you had a UK Truck Simulator, right, and it was a 1-to-1 scale map of the UK, would you want to? Would you want to buy Middlesbrough?
I'd buy everything. If you're serious about a game, you buy everything, unless it's Train Simulator, because that's just absurd.
Yeah, but this is the point. If it depends how much these DLCs are going to come out for. If they come out for like a tenner each, then sure. But if they're like,
what was Going East? Was that a tenner? I think it was a tenner.
What?
Going East.
Yeah, it's not like I bought that and I haven't played the game since that one came out. I just, oh dear.
You are a terrible person.
I know.
Going East is about a tenner. That was probably maybe a little bit bigger than what these are, but then the scale they've got is also much better this time, so the places are larger anyway. So you're getting pretty big chunks of map. Look,
but as long as they keep them cheap, then yes, I can understand. If they start doing like, this new state is as much as the game was base game was, then no, fuck off.
If they go, here's 2 states and it's £7, I'd probably go for that.
Yeah, I that's what I'm saying. If they don't, and they say, right, so these 3 states are as much as the base game costs, then how are people going to go, oh yeah, I'm going to buy all of them when there's like 42
how much is the going rate? Is it even on Steam?
No, it's that whole, you can't buy it yet, it's available 3rd of February. 1 week, 4 days and 18 hours.
That's it, guys. Put a link on your article, but don't link it to the actual website of the company. Just link it to another article you wrote about the game.
Yeah.
GG.
That's
TCG.
That's how it works. $24.99 from Excalibur, which I think is their publisher. Yeah.
Yeah, Excalibur is their publisher.
$24.99 boxed.
Box. So you're paying a premium for box.
Well, no, because it's Steam, so it'll be $24.99 on Steam too.
You probably buy it straight from them, truth be told.
Yeah.
It is on Steam.
It is on Steam, but there's no price. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Oh yeah. God, you suck.
It looks pretty. I'm just looking at the site now. It looks pretty.
Yeah,
it looks a lot. Game. It looks a lot nicer than Euro Truck Sim, which the cities are basically like. There's like there's Big Ben in every fucking. Yeah, and there's like Big Ben in every fucking city in England.
Yeah, I mean they've come a very long way from when I was playing. What was it? 18 was still. They've come a very long way since then, and I mean I fucking loved 18 was still. They're great games. So
yes, that is coming out actually a few days before Dying Light's thing. So yeah, in fact, 6 days before Dying Light's one. So you got 6 days before you have to splash out some more cash on another good bit of
I don't know if I'm wait. Actually, I might. I've got my wheel set up still.
I want to get a wheel, but they're so expensive. Like
they
the
are
decent
expensive.
ones.
Yeah,
you get a cheap one, but they're shit.
Yeah, I've got a G27.
Which is like 102 quid or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's more than that.
Logitech steering wheel. 299.99 for the current one.
Yeah, basically, it's
got 3 pedals.
When I bought my G27, it was 247 quid.
Yeah.
And I bought a wheel stand for it as well. I think it was £100. So there we go. If you want to get a proper wheel and a stand, it's 350 notes you're throwing down.
I mean, come on, the gear stick that they sell is 45 quid alone.
Yeah, but it comes with G27.
Yeah, this is the G29 now, bitch.
Oh, they're updated. G27's still a good wheel. It's fine. It does the job.
They got the G920, which is the PC one, and then they got the G29, which
apparently the G29 isn't actually that great. It's just like a reskinned version of something earlier.
Yeah.
So
it's also for PlayStation, but the G920 has got flappy panel and shit like that.
Yeah, so G27. Just get a second-hand G27 or get one off Amazon.
I might look on. Actually, eBay would be a good place. I forget eBay exists all the time.
Yeah, I haven't bought it. The last thing I bought for eBay was a new Dreamcast. That was the last thing, and that was years ago.
I've got people that buy stuff. They get amazing deals on eBay as well, and I'm just like,
yeah.
I need to buy everything new. I need to.
Well, I bought a Dreamcast and 10 games. I think it was for 20 quid off eBay.
190 quid plus £7 posting for G27.
I wouldn't get. Yeah, that sounds right.
But a lot, but
yeah, but you had. The thing is, when I bought mine, I was playing Assetto Corsa a lot, so it got a lot of use out of that. But then I moved back home and I couldn't play it on my wheel anymore.
Aww.
So I have to take the force feedback off, but I can still play ETS2. Still more fun playing it with a wheel.
Problem is, if you buy one that's had so many sweaty hands playing it, it feels sticky. And,
hold on. Mine's not sticky. Mine's still smooth.
Smooth
as a shaft. What?
But Brian, yours has hair on it. Wait, what?
What? You can't say that.
Can I not?
You disgust me. Only Palo knows
Do
this.
I? Oh dear. So
he's run out of things to say. Everyone.
I ran out of things about video games. So
Luck's in. He's run out of things to say.
Oh, hang on. We have a bit of video games news, which I will try and remember to put up on the screen. In fact, if I write the time thing now, so it's 1:22. Okay, so
22, yeah.
Not Logitech, Ubisoft. What the fuck? staring at
about those for an hour ago.
So, Ubisoft have released the PC specs for The Division, which is their sort of MMO, sort of not, but it's an RPG because it's like shoot endlessly and then they die sort of thing. And they released their PC specs. And on screen now, if I remember, you'll see the so-called new screenshots from the PC version. Now, Brian's had a look at these, right, Brian? What's your opinion of these screenshots from the PC version?
Concept art.
Concept art. It's fucking concept art.
It's concept art.
I think from the PC version, they mean from the PC version of the concept art.
Yeah, because to be honest, if my game looked like that, I wouldn't play it. That's concept art.
It's fucking concept art. I mean, yeah, that's just concept art. That's not even. No, just no.
It's concept art, guys. Nice try. GG.
Nice try, Ubisoft. We know how you are doing the whole. Oh, it looks so pretty, look, fucking and then French. When it comes out, it looks fucking ugly.
It's the French, isn't it? Bunch of liars, the French.
just leave that one to sink in there.
If they're not knocking people's houses down, they're pretending that that's actual in-game shots.
Right. So now we come to our bullshit news of the month, as I've called it.
Is it? I can't see a heading for that.
It's not a heading. It's under video game news.
Why do you keep calling it video games?
Video games.
I
don't know.
It's not even that funny.
Video games. There you go. Video games.
It's just video games.
Here's our. You know how last time we ranted for like an hour about Elite Dangerous, yeah?
Yeah.
It was nearly an hour. We're gonna rant
like something that I don't know anything about.
Okay, so Microsoft. And their ongoing Mercanoft and their ongoing. Was that a thing from my fucking Game Dev Tycoon again?
Yeah. Every time I see Microsoft, fucking Mercanoft.
Pokemans.
Yeah. If you haven't watched that, there's an annotation on the screen now.
Oh my god! What's the time code?
1 minute 25. 1 minute 1 hour 25.
25. Annotation.
That's just 1 hour 24.
Yeah, because it is on my mumble.
Oh, I'm on 1:25:25.
Okay, right. So It's around the same time anyway. So Microsoft have they're pushing Windows 10 like fucking hell for some reason. They can't accept the fact that most of their hardcore Windows 7 users want to use Windows 7 and not Windows 10.
Because Windows 7 is cool.
Case in point, right? My grandma, she's actually registered blind, but she can see enough to use a computer, but just about. And she relies on bright colours and stuff like that. Now, Windows 10 is all fucking black. Like, the taskbar is just black and white. She couldn't see that shit.
Things.
Get to a dark purple or a dark blue or a dark red, yeah. It's like you get a choice of really dark colours.
Okay.
So anyway, none of her blind help software works on it. But don't worry, because Microsoft are pushing Windows 10 as a recommended update on Windows 7, which means anyone that has automatic updates on is going to have Windows 10 installed on their machine at some point in the future.
What? I'm glad you told me that. I don't want that bullshit.
Yeah, so I need at some point to go to my gran and fix her computer so it doesn't actually automatically update.
Are you sure you want daily mailing here?
I'm not daily mailing this. This is a thing that's happening.
Okay, fine. Double checking you're not daily mailing.
However, it's been superseded. So when you Google it, it's now superseded by the next bit of news, which is Microsoft has said that the next set of CPUs after the current Intel lot will only run on Windows 10. They're going to force.
See that. Yeah.
They're going to force Windows 7 and 8 not to support CPUs. Like, they would work. They would easily run. Yeah, like, there's nothing different about them.
Aren't they running Windows 10 as a modular setup now instead of a yearly or bi-yearly release?
Nobody knows, because they're giving it away for free for a year, so at some point they're going to have to charge for something, aren't they?
Yeah.
And what they charge for, nobody knows.
They charge for the base after the 3 years gone. Yeah.
No, it's not for a year. You get it for free forever. If you upgrade in the free year...
I know that. No.
Yeah.
Once the 3 year is finished, that they're saying you can upgrade to it for free.
Yeah, they charge for the base, yes. Yes, but...
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but who's going to buy
Not
it
me.
after a year of it being free is the point, like...
Well, that's what they're banking on, isn't it? They're banking on people updating to it straight away. They'll charge you through the nose for everything else.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, the thing is that Windows 7 and 8 would quite easily... Because Windows 10 runs on the same back end. Stuff in the back end is exactly the same as Windows 7 and 8, right? So Microsoft are physically going to force Windows 7 and 8 not to support new CPUs.
That's absurd.
It is absurd. It's fucking ridiculous. Microsoft.
Business.
Microsoft. Some people don't want to use your new shitty operating system that tracks all their data and sends it to you.
Stop spying on me. If I want to look at weird stuff, then let me look at weird stuff. Like telling my mum. What the hell's up with that?
Recently, they were like, they released like a blog, and it was like, people use this program for this many hours. This is the most. It's like, so that's what you're doing with the data. You're putting it into a fucking blog for me.
You know what? I'm never playing Yandeer Simulator ever again. Mike's just going to tell on me.
God. What is that? I saw it got banned from Twitch.
Yeah, it's some game where you look up schoolgirl skirts or something.
Okay.
But actually, pictures up schoolgirl skirts are currency.
Right.
But, what was it? It's a high school murder simulator in which upskirt photos are used as currency.
No wonder why an American company has banned it from being streamed on there.
Jimmy Savile wrote the storyboard for this game, I think.
Wow. Jimmy Savile didn't die, he just moved to Japan.
Yeah. But this is the probably not facts section. But are definitely facts. But yeah.
Oh dear.
No, not touching that.
No, I'm not.
I don't. The whole stories are nothing. Of course, it's going to be banned from Twitch. You think it's what? You think they're going to go? Oh yeah, bit of a
like they got a list of banned games, and it is all literally like all these interactive story shit.
Who plays these?
Like
who plays these games?
Sliv.
He's an idiot. Just like Pentandino is. He's an idiot.
And VK.
They're idiots, okay? These games are bullshit.
But all these stories are like, let's flirt with girls and then have sex with them and we can't.
I don't even... just go and see a proper fucking girl, okay? Just do it. You know you want to do it. Open your door, walk outside, and do it.
This is Brian saying this.
Well, look, I cannot get my head around going, oh yeah, and in this one, I romanced that one, but I played them off against each other, so I had sex with the third one. No, you didn't have anything. It's a pretend story that's written for you. Deal with it. God.
Well, and the next one, there was one girl that was in a wheelchair, and...
Oh yeah, that one. Oh my God.
That was one that VK went on.
I saw the running commentary of that one. I was like, the hell is even... I just switched off. I switched off.
Yeah.
I also cleared my internet search history, and burned my computer.
Oh.
Just in case I was
That's why your connection is going to shit right now, then, yeah?
Yeah, it's always going to shit. Always, permanently going to shit. My connection's fine, and then when my brother starts using the internet to play his games, for some reason, his internet connection overrides mine. So, you know. Yep.
You need some fibre optics in that shit, Ryan.
You would, but I live in London. We ain't getting fibre optic ever. There's all these fucking out of the way places. I'm gonna move to the New Forest. They'll have fibre. You watch.
We've got fibre at home and we're in a fucking little village.
I know. All the places which are out of the way got fibre.
I mean, we pay like 60 quid a month for it, which is fucking extortionate.
For internet, when he starts playing games, I can't play Rocket League anymore.
So you can't play Rocket League anymore? Right now, as of now, you can't play Rocket League?
Yeah.
He's your younger brother, isn't he? He's your younger brother, isn't he?
Yes.
You should go there and beat him with a fucking stick.
Who doesn't pay for the internet that I incidentally pay for?
Go in there and beat him with a fucking stick, Brian.
I would, but I ain't got time for that. I've got too much Yandeer Simulator to do.
At least you got Fallout 4. You can always revert to Fallout 4 when you haven't got internet.
That is my go-to. When my internet's crap, Fallout 4.
I imagine that's what I would do. I would go to Fallout 4 and Metal Gear Solid again. Yeah.
Well, that's an unfortunate tab I got open. There's a mod that someone's called the Rectal Trauma Immersive Survival RPG Overhaul, and I've got so many tabs open at the top. It just says Rectal Trauma I.
Okay.
So if someone looks at my computer, it's Rectal Trauma. What
okay then, for? Brian. I'm gonna leave the podcast now. And
I know. Has he been assaulting himself with a salt shaker again? Ugh.
I'm gonna.
Oh
yeah.
There's the ZGC Busty Curvy preset for body slide.
I can't wait to listen to this back because I can't hear a single fucking word you're saying.
It's great, mate. Great. Oh my God. Why did I click on that?
Oh dear.
Best mod, mate.
Right then, Brian. Sings.
Best mod.
Best mod. Bear in mind, I'm on uni connection here, so.
Best mod.
ZGC Busty Curvy preset for body slide. What the fuck is body slide? Oh my God! Like those boobs are unreal. What the
colossal
fuck?
Tits. Am I right? Oh, am I
Monster
right?
tits.
That is just what even. Man.
And that butt. What? How do you walk?
I'm not judging people for using mods like
and
that.
She's got a tattoo that says. She's got a tattoo that says "fuck" above her lady parts.
Her lady garden.
Her lady garden. Also, why is she so oily?
There's the man forest and the lady garden.
Why is she so oily?
I don't know. I clicked off of that mod. I just wanted to show you because it looked hilarious.
Anyway, Brian, I think we've done like an hour and a half now. Hour and 33.
Yeah, we've reached our quoted.
We've reached our quota for the month, I think.
That's it. You don't have to listen to us anymore, even if you listen to us in the first place.
So, we thank you very much. Well, I thank you very much. Brian probably tells you to fuck off because it's Brian, so exactly. There you go. We will see you next month.
I will see them. Not he or she. Them. Next month.
Don't try. Just say you, right? If you say you, you've got all the pronouns in one.
I don't care. You're a he.
Okay.
You know that.
I do. But that's part of being gay, Brian. You tend to have.
This is news to me.
What, that I'm gay?
Yeah. I can't work with you anymore. As part of the Donald Trump Youth Club, I can't.
The Donald Trump Youth, the Trump Youth.
Yeah.
Part of the Trump Reich.
Trump Reich. I cannot partake in these, but you have to delete this one. Pretend it never happened.
Okay, well.
It's gonna look bad on me. I'm telling you now.
I'm gonna make a video, a vlog. I'll make a vlog with like my face in it and everything. I'll be crying, and I'll say that Brian is the biggest slut in the world because he doesn't like gay people.
Yep, I can't stand him.
For some reason, I've got that fucking Trump song stuck in my head now. I've got like the backing track. I've got the backing track. It literally just started playing in my head.
Phased out, gone, forgotten.
Oh dear.
Goodbye.
So with that, I say, help, fucking help,
please help.
No, thank you for listening.
If you did.
If you did.
Yeah,
if you didn't, then please listen.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Like, what are you doing with your time? Like,
what are you doing here?
There is no better way to spend your time than listening to this podcast.
No.
Apart from all the
probably
16
everything
billion,
else ever. That's really what you could be doing.
Right, Brian. We always do this. We tangent at the end. It's like we don't want to leave. It's like we won't speak to each other for another month or something.
Yeah, it's that problem where you talk to someone and you know you're not going to talk to them for probably a while. And, you know, you're saying bye on the phone. And then you go, oh, yeah, did you remember when that guy got that knife stuck up his bum? Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was crazy. And then you have an hour-long conversation about it. We do this every time. Oh, my God, I'm doing it now. Every time my brother comes around our house, he brings his girlfriend. And I swear she's like, can we get out of here now? Can we get out of here now? And then my grandma's like, and then this, and then this. And I'm like, yeah, and then this. This happened. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry to extend it, but we've got a friend like that. If he comes into your house, you can't get rid of him.
My auntie has that with a postman.
What, the postman? You can't get rid of the postman?
He used to be a postman, and they used to talk to each other on the doorstep and all that. Now occasionally he comes over.
Oh no, he's getting randy.
No. They'll go to bed, not the postman. The postman he won't leave the house. Like, they'll be in bed and he'll still be in the house. So they just basically say at this point, now they're at this point where they're just like, okay, lock the door on the way out. And he'll leave at like 3 a.m.
Yeah. That's the guy we know. If I had to run away to bed and leave someone else with him because I'm not sitting up until 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah, this is like that postman.
I'm going to bed.
Postman
I'm tired.
It's literally like they have to tell him to like just fucking lock the door on the way out.
I mean, I've not reached my fat quota for the week, so I've got a lot to catch up on. You know, it's a tough life.
Anyway. Thank you for listening again for like the 4th time.
Oh, did you know, by the way? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that.
Did you know that I thank you for listening?
He's thanking you all for listening.
Say goodbye, Brian.
Bye.
Wow, you missed that joke.
Why? What was the joke?
Goodbye, Brian.
Bye. I'm still not getting the joke.
I said say goodbye, Brian. You meant to say goodbye, Brian.
Bye.
For fuck's sake. Right, end the podcast.
I'm not a dad
Press
yet,
the stop button now.
Ugh. By the way, I was putting my date version for the video, not realising it was a video.
Oh, you dirty bum.
I lied for the sake of a video I'm actually going to watch. It's a gameplay trailer, though. Oh, no, it's a trailer. Stupid. And this is the podcast. It's us going for an hour and a half. It's like some Family Guy cutaway.
What cutaways? Oh, look, a cat.
Yeah, cutaways. No, we should be the cutaways. So Family Guy uses us as the cutaways.
Alright, okay. I'm fine as long as I get paid for it, you know.
So it's like that podcast where the two guys just go for an hour and a half, and it cuts away to them going
for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Tonight, an all-new world record for Family Guy length of episode. An hour and a half, and yeah.
The first in 6 parts.
The first 6-part Family Guy episode.
Of which 90% of it is you guys going,
that'd be the best troll ever. Next week, we come back with an even more exciting episode of Family Guy. And then they tune in next week.
Yeah, but you give no teasers.
They tune in the next week. No teasers. They tune in next week, and it's just instantly. I'm doing push to talk at the moment. I just realised I'm a fucking idiot.
Last time on Family Guy.
Last time on Family Guy.